Oh. My, you startled me. It's miles away. Not praying. Not quite. I was just practicing an incantation. Good night. Yes. Good night. Voice. Do you hear it too?
They're coming. They're coming.
No. Someone's coming. And someone else wants us to know.
They are coming. You are coming.
Timusks, known to cause confusion. Best not get too close.
A better position.
No choice but to keep going. With haste.
Focused. Take your
May the dice roll in my favor.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Patched up. Pushing on. Timask. Spores confuse the senses. Not sure what the other mushrooms are.
Corpses. These creatures did battle with Dwergar. Camp. Looks abandoned. Still alive, so that's progress.
There you are. I was just thinking about you and that delicious moment we shared the other night. I admit I may have been a little eager, but can you blame me? You were my first. In all these years, I've only ever fed on beasts. Drinking the blood of thinking creatures is a different thing entirely. You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste. Don't worry. There's enough of me to go around. I'm a man of tremendous appetites. I don't think they'd volunteer, of course. But it doesn't make me any less curious. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brandy. But the Gith? What in the hells would she taste like? Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced. Absolutely. A mere thought experiment. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be? A brave choice. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into. Nothing out there will taste as good as the alternatives, but I'll make do. Sweet dreams. Ah, my favorite traveling companion. my favorite traveling companion. My sweet, there is nothing I'd like more. I'll come to you tonight, when you're snugly wrapped in your bedroll and we can have a little privacy. And this time, I'll make sure I'm quiet. We don't want to disturb your rest. Later on, when we are at rest, I will eat you right up. Just enough to give me strength, and just enough to leave you wishing for more.
What creatures thrive in a lake this dismal?
The dog holds a well-chewed ball in his...
All right, but if you feel like throwing it...
My favorite traveling... Then I'll see you tonight. You sweet, generous thing.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
It says there's a cellar here somewhere.
I don't see one. That might be worth a look.
That's curious.
What now?
Oh, shit-pilling toe rag! Never summon shovel, never feed shovel, now call shovel!
You recognize the tiny fiend, a quasit. Wicked creatures, often used as familiars.
Wait, you're not Illy? Your daddy? So, you're Shovel's master now? Fine. And you, slab of beef with nipples? Moo! Master Illy calls me Shovel. Don't like it? Change it! Don't care. Basket. I like. Baskets hold babies. My favorite. So, what first, Master? Gutting locals? Raising the dead? Making them walk? Making them scream? Yes! Master is fun. More fun than Illy. Illy's so busy. Only cares about the book. Book this, book that. Oh, Master should go see. Talk to the mirror, and remember, balsam, good for burns.
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally. Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan? You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment? Acceptable, finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be? No. This is my purpose. I know nothing else, but you cared to us. No others ever did. Thank you. Be welcome.
A young cave bear. Killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
Trust no one. It's big, but still young. Heavens help the hunter if its mother caught them.
Can't afford to stay idle. This bear was young, judging by the teeth. Juveniles aren't so impressive as trophies.
Ah, an excellent choice. Must have been pretty young when it was killed, this cave bear. Rather sad, really.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Let's have a look.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You can sense something dark about this tome, something profane.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you? Excellent.
You don't know what he read, but it had an effect. His eyes are hungry, but pained.
Well, quite the page turner. I'll get back to it when I have more time to focus.
What's next? This way.
Quite ready for you. The path less traveled.
Looking ahead.
Come on. Come on. What are you hiding? Can you summon the dead? Bring them back? Can you... Can you shut up and let me read? What? No, not you. I was just perusing this little finder. Will you shut up? Forgive me. This book reads you more than you read it. I mean, it plays with your mind. There are secrets here, but the book has spirits. They fight you every step of the way. I barely opened it when they started whispering from the shadows. Now, every time I open it, the voices surge back into my mind. I can't reason with them. They exist to protect that book. Maybe. Maybe not. It's hard to know what's lurking in here. Someone went through a lot of trouble to protect this tome. It has to be something more than a book of cantrips. Still, I doubt this will help us with our parascience. Maybe it's better to put it aside for now. It's a book of necromancy, full of secrets about controlling the dead, returning the dead to life, and who knows what else. Whatever's in here, it might give me an edge over my old master, Cazador. Or free me from him entirely. Although I can't make any progress as long as those spirits remember their mission. It seems to be all they know. Still, if nothing else, maybe I can beat Cazador to death with it.